Hello everyone! Welcome back for the finale of Let's Play Sammunmak's The Devil's Playhouse, Episode 2, The Tomb of Sammunmak. So now obviously, how did we get past there? It was our charisma.
Our ineffable charm.
No, wasn't our charm. How about good taste?
We just taste that good.
They don't like that answer either, huh? Okay, yeah, we used the nuts.
After we got the can of nuts back from the elves, my little buddy and I squished into it and rode the Spunk's tongue through the gate.
They like that answer.
An astounding story, all the more convincing for being implausible.
Now do we get our...
However, once inside the Tomb of Sammunmak, you are faced with many more dangers. Magic spells, deadly traps, bloodthirsty mole men. However did you manage to beat the odds and secure the Devil's Toy Box?
Well, let's see. We haggled for it, sure.
We were lucky enough to arrive during the annual Sammunmak sidewalk sale.
They had 15 drachmas on the Devil's Toy Box, but we dickered them down to 10.
No.
What do we mean by the word secure?
Can any of us really say we are secure?
Oh, what about track and field?
We simply vaulted right over those pesky guardian mole men.
You could say we mole vaulted.
Oh. Yeah, I'll join the crowd in booing that one. Oh, well, obviously the real thing we did.
Cleverly noting that Grandpa Mole took his cues from a hieroglyphic inscription, we turned ourselves into bas-relief tomb carvings, shuffled over to the marquee where the inscription was located, and added additional glyphs which had the effect of reversing the spell.
And also we got eaten and spit up by an asp.
What a strange and compelling, if convoluted, story. Audience, give them a hand for what they've been through. And the adventure does not end there. I'm told that you two were victims of a brazen daytime heist on the train ride back from Egypt. Can you tell the audience how you managed to thwart the thief and recover the treasure?
Oh, nice plot twist, huh?
We recovered the box through a surprising plot twist.
Oh? What?
If we told you, it wouldn't be a surprise.
Nice try, though, huh?
We were saved by a deus ex machina.
A god from a machine?
Is that what it means? Huh. I thought it was some kind of giant robot.
Well, you know.
Turned out it was all a misunderstanding.
The toy box was in our inventory all along. We just had to scroll down.
Meta. No, seriously though, we beat up a baby
The
for it.
robbery was committed by none other than that irrepressible scamp, baby Amelia Earhart.
She almost got away with it, but we were a little too tough for her.
A resourceful duo, don't you agree?
That's nice. Now, how about that reward?
Fear not, my talented little lagomorph. You will receive your reward, right?
You got it coming.
My dear Maximus, you have been chosen to play the starring role in the greatest spectacle of the age. The summoning of Yog-Sagoth.
The hell I have! Where's Samet?
Yog-Sagoth, most terrible of the ancient ones, banished from this earthly plane for 6 long millennia. But you, with your extraordinary psychic gift, you will intone the words to bring him from the realm of darkness into the light.
The hell I will!
Yes, the hell you will. If you refuse to play your role, a certain friend of yours will meet an unfortunate demise.
Samet!
An unfortunate demise in a vat of flesh-eating ants.
Yikes!
But are you sure this role is me?
You are the one with the gift. Which reminds me. Can't have you pulling any funny business.
Well, he actually thought this
All
through.
right, then. Let's get it over with. Cue up the entrance music.
Yog-Sagoth, primal prince of chaotic night. descend to us through the writhing wastes of outer darkness. We summon thee with the deathless words from the Book of Abominations. Now you say, Umke onine, the other ways Einfei.
That makes no sense. Well, let's say it and see what happens.
Umke onine, the other ways Einfei.
It's happening!
Yeah, well, we aim to please. Catch you around.
Wait, one little thing I forgot to mention. Yog-Sagoth demands the sacrifice
That's your problem.
of the one in the summoning circle.
What the?
That's the problem.
Such a pity. Welcome, my lord.
Whoa, forget this. Scenes like this are unsuitable for impressionable viewers like me.
So let's rewind a bit, shall we? So, let's see if we can get Paperweight to be the one to do this, huh? Because getting Paperweight stuck in the summoning circle would be a much better plan, I
see
think.
him! There he is, in the chest!
Yog-Sagoth?
Tentacles, glowing red eyes. Yep, gotta be him. Shorter than I expected him to be.
Let me see. Where?
Look close.
Well, let's see. Now that we got him distracted, what can we do?
Looks like the counterweight for the moon. Yikes!
Ants?
Yikes!
That's... What do we have access to here?
Onto the dark side, Charlie? It was a trick can after all. Those are some creepy toys.
Lies!
Yeah.
I won't tolerate any more of your tricks. Say the words or face the consequences.
Well, let's see here.
Nice atmospheric touch. Those are some creepy toys.
Well, let's see if we can annoy him. Throw cookies at him. And he just kind of makes them disintegrate. Oh, maybe Max wants a cookie.
I don't give cookies to just anyone.
Yeah, you can give him a Paperweight, huh? No. Well, let's see here. We have the ventriloquism dummy here, and right above it is the moon.
Nice atmospheric touch.
We just happen to have the counterweight for said moon right there. However, we don't have a whole
Nice
lot.
atmospheric touch.
Yeah, nice torch. Don't have a whole lot that can do anything with that. But we do have one thing. Notice we have a newspaper. Now, let's use this newspaper, set it on fire, stick it in our coat, because that's what you do with flaming newspaper, apparently. And now we can use the burning newspaper to burn the counterweight rope. And the counterweight rope releases the moon, which makes, Charlie sit right there. Now, Charlie is sitting on the tongue. So we want Charlie to get knocked over to Max. And, well, we know this thing spews out smoke or what have you. So let's take care of that, shall we?
This is where my skee-ball expertise pays off.
But since Charlie can't say the hieroglyphics, he's going
am I
to
glad
get
to
knocked
see?
into Max's hands. And he's not happy with this, but it does not matter.
Now you say, Umke onine, the other ways Einfei.
So let's do this again, shall we?
There he is!
You're not messing with me?
Aren't you a cute little demon?
Let me see. Where?
Look close.
So now that we can make him say things, we will do so.
Umke onine, the other ways Einfei.
Uh-oh.
Well, that was impressively grotesque.
We certainly gave the audience their money's worth, wouldn't you say, folks? What about this thing?
Oh, that's right. Can't have the Devil's Toy Box falling into any other villainous hands.
Where should we stash it?
Fellas, I appreciate your thinking of us, but we don't do that old world hocus pocus anymore. I got a nice dry cleaning business, and Nefertiti's going to school for...
Dad, I told you! It isn't Nefertiti anymore! It's Bubbles.
Sorry we can't help you, but you see how it is.
Yeah, we see how it is. Come on, Maximus.
Boy, America sure has changed these guys. I hardly recognize them. Look, Samuth, they even slice their cucumbers lengthwise.
What? Ich kann diese Dose Fiesel einzelfällt. It is true. Papa, have we fallen so far? We have forgotten our heritage. We have forgotten we are moles.
Okay, we'll take the toy chest back.
Great. Keep us posted if...
But you've got to help us guard it.
You will live here in this boiler room with us. There's plenty of space.
How about we compromise? Our kids will open an office in the building and help you keep an eye on the chest.
We've got kids?
Shut up, Maximus.
It's a deal. Now let's see. We'd better cast that spell of protection to keep it safe.
Let me do it, Dad. Stand over there so you don't get zapped by the magic.
Wouldn't want to do that.
Let's see. How does it go again?
The Holstein Hex! You're not turning me into no cow!
Maximus!
You know, there's a great basement apartment opening up on 83rd Street. 2 bedrooms, built-in washer-dryer.
Two skeletons, 4 mouldering reels of film, and 1 buried toy box. A century-old story, now forgotten in the sub-basement of history. But the past has a disconcerting tendency to claw through the freshly laid sod of the present and wrap its cadaverous fingers around the entrails of the future.
Well, that took longer than expected. The restroom in the train station was closed, so I had to... Hey! You watched the ending without me, didn't you, you malevolent little fiend? So tell me, what was the big final act twist? Samuth and Maximus dragged underground by sex-crazed anarchist sewer rats? Come on, little buddy, don't keep me in suspense. Obviously, the story was moving towards some mind-boggling final twist. So what was it? Max, what's wrong with... you? Little buddy?
Keep your hands and arms inside the vehicle at all times. The ride is about to get twisty. Thanks to our magnificent brains, most of us live out our lives under the delusion that we are in control. But are our brains truly in control? Makes you think, doesn't it? Engrossed in the thrilling cinematic exploits of their ancestors, the freelance police have had no time to ponder these eternally vexing questions. But in mere moments, they and you will be plunged headfirst into these murky philosophical depths when Sam returns from his ill-timed bathroom break to discover they stole Max's brain.
Max? Little buddy? No, 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 no!
No! What happened?
Hey! What happened to Max? Talk!
We don't know!
1 second we were guarding the devil's toy box.
Then bam! Out went the lights!
Through a fog of rage, darkness, and raisinets, I tried to remember what Flint Paper told me about interrogating suspects.
Rule number 1, don't let the suspect control the conversation. Get him talking, then surprise him. Interrupt him with a question, or call him a liar, freak him out. And if all else fails, bring little Miss Persuasion out for a stroll.
So yeah, we have control back now. Try interrupting suspect's story with a question or a threat.
Actually, I think it was more of a boom, really.
Really? Because I distinctly heard it more like a bam.
Anyway, someone knocked us out.
You lie! Why are you lying?
We're not lying! Someone snuck up on us and knocked us out!
How do you think we wound up on the floor like that?
Okay. What else can you tell me?
Well, that's the last thing we remember until you woke us up and started snarling at us.
Yeah, that's the last thing we remember.
Rule number 2, timing is everything. When you hear the suspect lying, that's when you jump in and accuse him.
And yep, this is the rules of interrogation. It will take us through pretty much all of Act 1 of this part.
Yup, I was totally unconscious the whole time.
Liar!
All right. I came to before Jebediah, just in time to hear the telltale sounds of a brain being removed from a bunny.
Obadiah, why didn't you do anything?
I was afraid. Afraid that he'd remove my brain, too.
Who? Who took Max's brain?
It was the space gorilla.
Skunk Ape.
Of course. He must have been released from the penal zone when the toy box was stolen.
I'm so sorry.
Not half as sorry as that brain-stealing space ape's gonna be when I catch up with him.
Rule number 3, mole men are easy. To crack the tough nuts, you'll need information to prove your case. Sometimes you gotta ask around to get the dirt on the doers. Now, go get them.
Remember to interrupt at the right times. Yeah, let's play a little bit of Ace Attorney here, shall we? Only with a gruff, growling dog.
I wrote a mental note to thank Flint at Max's funeral and got ready to squeeze some punks. General Skunky. I should have known. That space ape had wanted Max's brain ever since he found out it was special. Now that special brain was gone, and I was cut loose, drifting in the neon current, hoping for a lucky break. Hello, ugly. You're one of Skunk Ape's goons. Where's your boss? What did he do to my little buddy?
I don't know. I haven't seen General Skunkapi since you unjustly imprisoned him in the penal zone. I'll never forget his final terrified howl as it echoed across the dimensional boundaries.
Unjustly? Don't make me chortle. When you get right down to it, we all deserve to get tossed into the penal zone. You, me, the guy who delivers your deep dish pizzas, all of us, bubbling over with sin and corruption and...
Is there a point to this, or are you just trying to get me depressed?
Sorry, just thinking out loud. Where were we?
As I was saying, since Skunkapi's imprisonment, I've been reevaluating my life choices. I've abandoned violence for a career as a science spinner. It's a very fulfilling, low-temperature job, most suited to a space ape of a certain age. But enough about me. You should talk to the rat. Yes, the rat. He certainly seems plugged into the ins and outs of this gloriously filthy metropolis.
But where's Skunk Ape?
I already told you. I don't know. I haven't seen General Skunkapi since you unjustly imprisoned him in the penal zone.
So anyway, I can't really save during this. Well, yes, I guess I can. Normally it wouldn't let me save. When we come back... Huh. Oh yeah, that's right. It's still got my saves. Anyway, when we come back, we will actually begin this whole interrogation business properly. Even though we really didn't get to do much with the mole men, there isn't a whole lot we could have done. It kind of kicks you out of that conversation pretty much immediately. At least every time I've tried it does. But we can at least get more noir choices and the like from, you know, Skunkapi's minion and the rat and the other people we will eventually run across. So, until next time, when we track down where Max's brain went, I will see you then. Take care, folks. Bye, all.